making capital. Let's try again. Hello and welcome to another episode of With Enough Prep Time. I'm your host, the Nerd Man, and today we are reacting to the new MCU What If trailer. So I used to collect these comics. This was probably one of the first comics I ever collected. Hey man, how's it going, Spence? These are some of the first comics I ever used to collect when I first got into comics. So I've really been excited for this series of the MCU. I always loved those what if or Elseworld kind of concepts. What up, Tony? What's up, bro? Yeah, I always used to really love those what if or Elseworld concepts. Much more I used to enjoy the Marvel ones when I was younger. So, really what I was hoping when I heard this what if is that they'd maybe translate some of those classic what if comics into some animated stuff, but they're doing it instead with the MCU, doing what if ideas like from storylines that came from the MCU, as most of you probably know already. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's one of the few MCU things just out of nostalgia. It reminds me of those old comics I had, and so just out of nostalgia, I want to see how they translate it, in animated form. So let's see what they do. Ready, guys? 2 minutes 31.
Yeah, peace. I love peace. I'd be out of a job with peace. Do we know each other?
What?
Time. Reality.
It's changeable.
Oh, nice.
Where you want to be? That's the question, isn't it?
Every universe is different. Each one unique.
Slow down a little bit. There's a few people in the room that don't understand. Not me, I get it.
Who are you?
The name's Captain Carter.
Scheiße.
I am the Watcher. I observe all that transpires here. But I do not, cannot, will not interfere. I guess I have to freestyle then.
Hey! We have you outnumbered.
A Ravager never flies solo. I said never flies solo.
Is that some kind of catchphrase?
You had me worried for a second.
Journey to face the unknown and ponder the question. What if?
Well, it looks better than the other TV program. I've been saying, I know a lot of people don't. Yeah, it looks interesting, Tony. I've been saying for a long time that I think they should have done something like a Loki in animated form, because everything I'm seeing from the Loki television show seems like it would have been served better by having a bigger budget. Right? And being able to see different Asgards, see different versions of Captain America, see different versions of the world, like start entering the multiverse. that show would have, it would have benefited infinitely from just being animated, so that they didn't have the budget constraints and could have been much more expansive with where the female Loki came from, what her Asgard was like, what other Loki's Asgards were like, or alternatively other timelines, other worlds that they could have timelines that they could have traveled to, or hey, they could have met an alternate world Captain America, or even crossed over with this What If universe and been the thing that led into this What If animated cartoon. So I just think the MCU TV shows, I don't know, man, because they haven't done much for me. I think this one's going to be better because it's animated. You have the chance to be more expansive, have a much more expansive canvas, and really get into things that you wouldn't be able to do in a TV show. So that being said, I like it. I like what I saw there. I think the what if concepts that they're going with, like what if T'Challa was Star-Lord, I think that's a bit weird, because the what ifs before, from the comics used to really tell a kind of a morality tales, like of how these characters would have been impacted by the differences in the sense of their what drives them, their morally, I suppose. So like things like what if Doctor Doom was part of the Fantastic Four, for instance. That was one I remembered. I don't know how great. I like the Peggy Carter concept a lot. I'm looking forward to whatever they're doing with Doctor Strange. But yeah, that's about it. I think it looks cool. I'm excited by it, and I think it's gonna. I think it would probably be the best TV show they've done so far, because I've not been a big fan of either of these TV shows or any of these TV shows. So what we're going to do is I want you to join me later. I am going to be having a spoiler discussion of the Black Widow. So join me for that. If you've watched Black Widow already, we're going to really get into a Black Widow spoiler discussion. And then secondly, what I definitely want you guys to join me for is we're doing a Hot Takes Tuesdays, either Thursday or Friday. I'm going to be talking to Philosophical Pickle now, see what guests I can get on to join Hot Takes Tuesdays. But yeah, we'll be doing that, and we'll be discussing a new flaming hot take of the week. Everyone's telling me to call it Hot Takes Weekly because so that I'm gonna watch Black Widow tomorrow. Oh, it's coming out tomorrow, you guys, man. I want to talk about it now. I have low expectations though. Still excited for more content. For Black Widow, you've got low expectations? Because if you've got low expectations for Black Widow, I don't know if you've seen my review, but just keep them low. It's always better to go in with low expectations to a film. Keep your expectations low. I won't say anything more than that, Spencer. But I've seen it, and I did talk about it yesterday. So I don't know if you've seen that video, but I'll go watch it and then come back and watch my spoiler review of it, and keep your low expectations if you do have low expectations for that. But yeah, so again, Hot Takes Tuesdays. I'm either going to do tomorrow or I'll do either tonight or tomorrow, depending on who's around. Yeah, stay tuned for that. I've got a really flaming hot take that I think everyone's going to enjoy. See what you say. I have low expectations for Black Widow, but I'm really excited for this What If series. Yeah, keep it that way. That's what I'd say. Keep it that way. Keep low expectations, man. It's always better to go in with low expectations to comic book movies, because people will gas it up, tell you it's brilliant, tell you it's amazing, and then you go in and because you got such high expectations, you go in and it kind of ruins the movie for you. So I always like to go in just open to it being good, but with low expectations. And I think you always enjoy films more that way. That's my advice. But apart from that, guys, this was just a quick one. I'd like to thank you, Tony Spence, for all the comments. Please do like, subscribe, give me a high five, smash the like button, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think of this What If series, and if you think it's going to be good, where you think it's going to rank in terms of the MCU series. Hey, Hot Take. Oh, sorry. Hey, Andrew. Yeah, tell me where you think it's going to rank in terms of the MCU series. And we'll be talking about Black Widow very soon. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, share, and what else? I guess I'll see you on the flip side. I love you 3000. Peace.